Good morning. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Cold here today, guys.
How was your weekend?
It was all right. Nothing too exciting. It's cold here today, so I've been trying to. I have a cup of coffee. I'm trying to warm my hands up on.
I got a heater at my feet.
Yeah. Oh, you muted yourself again.
I was pausing my music. It's kind of loud.
Oh.
And then I got two coats on, and one is a wool sweater. It's keeping me warm.
Yep. I know my body's not so bad, but my fingers get so cold. I guess I'm typing and writing all day. Like my fingers freezing. My fingers and my feet.
Yeah, I have a heater at my feet, so it's keeping my feet kind of warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a little heater down here that I can turn on too, but then like my leg gets really hot and the rest of me is cold.
That's why I have my heater kind of at an angle, and
Yeah.
then my chair is spins. So then I have my feet right in front of the heater.
Sorry I'm late.
You're good. Hey, who just signed on as an iPad? I just need to know for attendance purposes.
That's me. It's Molly.
Okay, Molly, just wanted to double check. Sorry. Didn't want to mark anybody absent. We have a couple more people here. I'll give them another minute.
James, are you awake?
What?
Are you awake today?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it.
For how long, James? You sound tired still.
Yeah. I don't know.
You have a study hall coming up?
No. I
Uh-oh.
don't have study halls.
Oh boy, you better get up, start moving around. Do some jumping
Just
jacks.
nap during lunch.
There you go.
If I fall asleep during lunch, then I won't wake up.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Maybe some other people will join us. Okay, so on Friday, you guys were looking at interior and exterior angles of polygons, right? Remember, we had two kind of formulas. We had that 180 times n minus 2 gave us the sum of all the interior angles. And then we said the sum of the exterior angles was always 360, right? Doesn't matter how many sides. So that assignment, not only one person actually completed it. So that person, great job. No, two people, I'm sorry. Two people finished it. So great job. Thank you for doing that. The rest of you have got some work to do there. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna review what we did with polygons and with triangles. Okay, so you remember last week we did triangle angle sum, just a quick review, and then that exterior angle. So I put this assignment in Google Classroom. Okay, so some of these are just triangle angle sum. These three here you can see are going to be the exterior angle. So if you remember, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see it better on my screen. If you remember, your exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote angles. Okay, so that means these two over here have to add together to equal the exterior angle. Okay, so I have three of those problems for you. I have another polygon, like the interior angles of a polygon and the exterior angles of a polygon here. All right, then over on this side here, I have a variety of the sum of the interior, sum of the exterior, the measure of a single exterior angle, single interior angle, and so on. Okay, so there are 16 problems here. If your answer is correct, so you're putting your answer in that teal box. If your answer is correct, then part of, this is a meme over here, so a puzzle piece will be removed every time. Okay, that's what you're going to work on today. Tomorrow, we're going to take a quiz over this. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to take a quiz. Today, this is what you're going to work on. Okay, and I would work on this a little bit. I would work on this first, and then once you're done with this, go back and do Friday's work. Because this has everything that's going to be on the quiz tomorrow. Any questions on what you're going to do today? All right, I would go ahead and get started then. I'm here if you need help. I'm going to drink some coffee and warm up.
My Wi-Fi is being really bad right now. What did you just say?
You're working on that assignment in Google Classroom. We're having a quiz on it tomorrow. Did you hear that part, or should I type it to you?
I heard that part.
Okay, all right. So just ask questions when you need help, okay?
Okay.
Miss Omega,
Yes.
do you want to hear about my very fun Sunday?
Sure.
So I got home from my grandma's, and my dad was like, "Hey, can I put you in charge of putting the Christmas decorations away?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And so I pulled down the attic thing, because our attic's in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled it down, took a couple boxes up, and then like the heavy box that need help. So I stayed up there.
Yeah.
And on the last box, I grabbed it. And then I pulled up, and I was about to go back down the ladder. And slipped on a board
Oh,
and
no.
fell straight through the floor. So I caught myself barely.
Oh my gosh, I have done that, and that hurts. It scares the crap out of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my whole left side hurts, and it kind of hurts to breathe.
Oh my gosh.
I think I just like bruised the rib because it doesn't feel. There wasn't like a crack or anything, or like a pop. I
Yeah.
think I bruised it, but
Oh
the
my
whole
gosh.
side, it's just like it felt like it was paralyzed for a second. And I also smacked my funny bone.
Oh, which is not funny.
It's like pulling myself up was a fun time.
Oh my gosh, I know how that goes. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I mean, relatively.
Yeah.
I did that. My school where I used to teach, behind the stage, they had like a set of steps that you went up, and then there was an attic area where they kept like all the theater stuff. And I was up there trying to help organize costumes, and one of the boards had rotted out. Apparently there was a leak in the roof and a board had rotted out, and I stepped on it and my leg went through. Luckily it was just one leg, but my leg went through, and I broke out the ceiling in the classroom below it, like a hole in the ceiling. Like, oh my gosh, it scared the crap out of me. And that would have been a long fall.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I had a similar scenario. So there's a little raft thing out in the middle of the water. And
Yeah.
I was trying to climb up on it, and there was a weak board, and my leg went straight through it.
Oh, that's even worse too, because if you're in the water, you're probably got a swimsuit on. So you're like, you don't, like I had jeans on when I fell through, so like it protected my leg. Ooh, did you get all
Yeah, my
scratched
leg was
up?
a little cut up.
Yeah, I bet. Morning, Tamario.
Morning.
I posted an assignment in Google Classroom, and that's what they're working on right now. So it's a review from Friday and Thursday. So Thursday was the sum of the interior angles of a triangle and the exterior angles of triangles. And then Friday was the sum of the interior of any polygon and the sum of the exterior of any polygon. Okay, so there's a review that's in Classroom right now. Tomorrow we're gonna take a quiz over it. Okay, so
Okay.
finish this first and then work on your assignment from Friday still.
Okay.
How do we find the answer?
Well, which problem are you on?
The first one.
Okay, so you're just trying to find the sum of the interior. Well, what is the sum of all the angles of a triangle?
I don't know.
180 degrees. So a triangle is always 180 degrees. Okay, so you're just going to take 180 and subtract the two angles that you know. Avian, did you get it?
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay. Some of you still need to get started. Please get going.
I'm trying to work myself up out of bed.
What'd you
It's so
say?
hard. I'm trying so hard to move out of bed.
Oh,
It's so hard to move.
Mr. Wenga.
yes.
You know that the Ohio State is playing Alabama today?
I did know that.
I'm excited for that game.
Are ya? It kind of stinks that they always make it on a Monday night. Like then the people have to stay up
Yeah.
late and go to work on Tuesday or school on Tuesday.
I'm staying up all night watching that game. Doesn't matter if it goes to 1 or not. I'm staying up for it.
I'm too old to stay up that late. I'd
I'm
never
just gonna
get up.
put on 50 alarms the next day.
I can't stay up late anymore, but I can definitely get up early. I'm awake most days by 4 a.m., but I tell you what, I can't stay up past like 9:30 is pushing it for me.
I can stay up. I just can't get up.
Yeah. I think it's an old person thing. I think like when you get older, like you just don't sleep as much, but you don't sleep like in the middle of the night. Like you can fall asleep at any time, but you don't sleep in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I'm just saying right now, if Justin Fields take another hit like he did at Clemson, I don't think he's getting back up after that one.
I don't think he will either.
It looked like he died.
For real. I don't even know how he played the rest of the game.
I can't believe that the Browns beat the Steelers.
Hey, you don't talk about it.
Anything can
shocked.
happen in 2020 plus one.
Ain't that the
Can you
truth?
help me with the second one?
Yes. Who was that asked me?
Avion.
Okay, yeah. All right, so you still have 180 degrees in every triangle, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you take, hold on, my computer's not loading it. Okay, so if you start with 180, subtract what you know, which is 79, right?
Yeah.
So 180 minus 79 is going to give you 101. Okay, well now those two bottom angles have the exact same measure. So you're going to have to divide that 101 evenly. So you're going to have to divide it by 2. You should get 50.5.
So that's my answer.
You should have 50.5 because you have 101, but you should be able to, you have to divide it by 2. Because you have to split it evenly among those two angles.
Miss Oringa,
Yes.
what does the third triangle say? It's not letting me zoom in and I can't read it.
110 is the exterior angle. And then the two remotes are X and 42.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Guys, are your puzzle pieces disappearing for you?
Soanga,
Yeah.
Is a dodecagon, is that 12?
Yes.
All right.
Miss Owengo,
Yes.
can you look at mine real quick? I don't know if my things aren't disappearing or which ones I got wrong. Because I only have
Yes.
5 down and I did 7, so.
Okay, hold on one second. Is it for the second one that it's not disappearing?
That's the thing I don't know. I had everything zoomed in, so I didn't really pay attention to which ones I got.
I think it is. Is this
Okay.
Molly that's talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. I think maybe I have a programming issue. Trying to fix it. Okay, number 7 is not correct.
Okay.
Check number 6 as well.
Miss Owenga, how do I do number 3?
Okay, so the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote angles is the rule. Okay, so let me get to 1. Hold on one second. I'm trying to zoom in on mine. Hold on one second. Okay, so here's number 3. The rule is this exterior angle, which is 110, is equal to the sum of the 2 angles over here. These are called the remote angles. Okay, so if you set up an equation, you'd be x plus 42 should equal 110. Is that okay?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Wanga,
Yep.
can you help me with number 6?
Okay, so it's a quadrilateral, right? 4 sides. So you have to figure
Yeah.
out the sum of all the interior angles. Okay, so you gotta add up. So you do that n minus 2 times 180.
Do what?
So you know that formula 180 times n minus 2 that we talked about on
Yeah.
Friday? Okay, so that'll tell you, if we plug in the number of sides, that's 4. Then you would have, so 4 minus 2 is 2, right? So then you
Yeah.
have, so 180 times 2 is 360. So that means all the angles together equals 360 degrees.
Okay.
Okay, so then you can do, you can take 360, subtract your 75, subtract your 97, and subtract your 105.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Miss Soanga,
Yes.
on the thing from last week, there's like 4 small sections that aren't filled in. Could you maybe like look it over to see what I have wrong?
Yeah, is this Nick talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I will take a look at it in a minute here. Give me 1 second, I'll look at it, okay?
When you're done with that, can you help me with number 7?
Yes, 1 second.
Can you help me with number 7?
Yeah, just 1 second. All right, did someone just ask for help for number 6?
I said 7.
Okay, so Braden, for number 7, all of the angles of all the exterior angles always add up to be 360 degrees.
Okay.
So you're just gonna take 360, subtract 59, subtract 48, subtract 50, 39, and 58. And then whatever you have left, you have to split evenly among those 2 angles. So you have to divide it by 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Never mind, Miss Wanga, I figured it out.
Okay, I just thought I figured it out too. Okay, so you're good now, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can you check mine?
Is that Austin?
No, it's Avion.
Oh, Avian. From last week or this week?
This week.
All right, I mean, yeah, today. Yeah, let me get to it. You need to look at 3, 4, and 5. What are we taking pictures of? Making me nervous.
Which ones did you say I needed to do?
The exterior angle ones, I think it is 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
Miss Owingo,
Yes.
can you check mine again? And like, cause I was doing number 7, and while I was working on it, the image on it like disappeared. And number 8, I'm still confused on that.
Okay.
Or 6, not 8.
Number 6. Okay, so which one do you want to talk about first?
Let's do number 7 first.
Okay, so let me share my screen with you. Here's number 7. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of the exterior angles, it doesn't matter what kind of polygon it is, add up to be 360 degrees. Okay,
Yeah.
so you take your 360, you need to subtract each of those angles. So you're 59, 48, 50, 39, and 58. And what you're left with is 106.
Yeah.
Okay, but there are 2 x's, so you have to divide it evenly among those 2 x's. So if you divide by 2, you should have 53.
Okay, I got that. So that's good.
Okay, so then number 6.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a quadrilateral. So if you did that formula, you know the formula 180 times the quantity of n minus 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so since there's 4 sides, I'd have 4 minus 2 is 2. 180 times 2 is 360. So all of those angles have to add up to be 360. So 360 minus 75 minus 105 minus 97 will give you 83.
83.
Yep.
Okay, I got 88, so that's probably why it's wrong. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need help on 3 and 5.
Okay. So let me zoom in on the problem real quick. All right, so on number 3, you have this exterior angle that's 110. We have this angle is X and this is 42. Okay, so the rule is the sum of the remote angles is equal to the exterior. So X plus 42 has to equal 110. So I need to subtract 42 from both sides. When you do that, you get 68. Is that one okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, so then number 5 is going to work just like that. So just set up your equation. So my exterior angle this time is 121. This is 63, and this is X. So you need to add those two together. Add your remotes together to equal your exterior. So X plus 63 has to equal 121.
Can I have help with number 8?
Yes. Okay, number 8 says find the sum of the exterior angles of a heptagon. Okay, so a heptagon has 7 sides, but it doesn't really matter because the exterior angles of any polygon always add up to be 360. So it's just 360.
Mr. Wingo,
Yes.
can you help me out with number 3?
Number which one?
3.
Yes. So that's what I was, hold on one second. Let me go back to it. That's what we were talking about here. The sum of the exterior angles, I'm sorry, the sum of the remote angles is equal to the exterior angle.
Mr. Wanga,
Yes.
my thing is running slow. Can I leave?
Yeah, we're almost done anyways. We only have 5 minutes left, so you're good to go.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Have a good day. Anthony, is that okay now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Wait, so could you help me like walk me through number 4?
Yes, okay,
I
so,
have to take.
okay, so the same idea. I think it looks like this. Oops, that was supposed to be right angle, but that's okay. All right, so you
I
have
know what you mean.
number 3,
4.
4. Okay, so number 4, you have a right angle right here. You have 39 degrees right here and X. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to add your remote angles together to equal your exterior angle. The other thing you can do is find the missing angle of this triangle. So take 180 minus 90 minus 39. It would give you this angle right here. Then you can take 180 minus whatever that start angle is, and that'll give you X.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can do it that way as well.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Can you help me with number 9?
Yes. Number 9 says find the sum of the measures of the interior angles of an octagon. Okay, so the sum of the measures of the interior angles, that's our formula, 180 times n minus 2. Okay, so it says find the sum of the interior angles of an octagon. So octagon is 8 sides, so I need to take 180 times 8 minus 2. So 180 times 6. You should get, I believe, 1080. You good now?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I got to go to my next class, so do your best, okay?
Okay.
Have a good day.
Where did you get that formula from?
It's what we did on Friday.
Okay.
You can look at the notes from Friday. I have that video posted from Friday. It's all there, okay?
All right.